in some countries, Afghanistan and Pakistan are the pure plan for the attacks.
In our society, the terrorism increasing day by day. The people living side by side, they don't know at least what is happening beside in next home. At least we know what is happening in next home. The terrorism will reduce somewhat.
Recently, we are in match in Bangalore in Sinha Stadium. Indian most people were attacking to the terrorism and we are helpful to the terrorism. And some of the people, he was the person of Hyderabad city. He was helpful to the terrorists. He had helpful to the terrorists and we are planning to attack the Sinha Stadium.
In many films, we used to see the terrorist attacks in the films. By saying the films only, we are assuming that how many people are suffered by the terrorist attacks. In many places like Assam, for example, in the Assam, in the northeast is a major issue that many bomb blasts are done. Terrorism is spread all over India by the countries USA and Russia.
The terrorist attack to the team of the whole of the team of the Sri Lanka team. On the day onwards, they are in cricket board. They are not playing against any cricket game in Pakistan.
In our society, the art cultures and the religions are very. We must provide security to every country. We at least know what is happening in other countries.
While coming to the history of terrorism, terrorism was first started in 17th century in India. The people who have suffered a lot due to economical problems will become acting as terrorists. They take money from the many terrorist organizations and do some harm to their own nation.
Yes, don't support the terrorism and to avoid them.
An auto person has to go to overcome his if they want a passport. So for India also, if government had to lead this like system, we can eradicate this terrorism.
Technology is also greatly used by many of terrorists. Recently, in America, they found by sitting in their home, by fixing a particular destination, they will blast bomb in India. So technology are also greatly helping terrorists to do their own works.
I conclude that for the terrorism, the government should take care of the people, and also every individual person is to take care of another person. Because of every individual person is the powerful man who can survive the whole society.
Terrorism is a complex problem in India. So it is very difficult to eradicate unless we help the people. The government is concentrating on employing more women by selling them to other countries.
Put it down. Right. Okay, set it up. This is issued in front of you. Sri Sai Institute of Technology and Science, Raichoti, conducting group discussions for third BTech Computer Science Engineering students. And let me tell you the importance of group discussions. So, group discussions, it is a wonderful platform to the students to extract knowledge which is hidden in your minds. This is a platform, here you can share your ideas, thoughts, opinions and all kinds of aspirations about particular areas. So without cultivating GDs or group discussions, we people cannot survive anywhere. Because whenever you feel free to share your thoughts and ideas, there you can exist. There you can convey the message very freely, without any hesitation, without any nervousness, without any uneasy, without any perplexity, right? So that here I am appealing to one and all to perform and to participate in the GDs, and still, though you are studying third year, but some of the students which have observed in you, still you are feeling a little bit of uneasy, a little bit of nervousness. Okay, so still, if you follow the same method until fourth year, and until your life, you cannot get any success. So that I am requesting to one and all, make more useful this kind of programs. And SSITS is always in front lines to conduct this kind of programs, especially the Department of English. The Department of English always at your service to develop because without English communication skills, you cannot do anything. You cannot perform anything. Within shortly next month, we are going to be conduct a seminar on biodiversity. Biodiversity. So it is also one of the important area. So here the topics for group discussion, which we have given according to your batch wise. So the number one is what we have known very well: youth addiction to drugs. So being as an engineering student, it is your responsibility to know about the importance of drugs and why should not we use the drugs, and what are the problems we may get through the addiction of the drugs. And you know very well about the addiction of the drugs. If we addict to the drugs, what are the problems we may face? The number two topic is the corruption. Yes, being as a citizen of India, we should feel always responsible for not involving in corruption. And others. So if we involve in the corruption, what happens? Completely the country will become spoiled. Right? So being as educated persons, we have to know the importance of the development of the nation. So in future, please don't involve in the corruption. And as being as a student, we have to know, so what are the areas involved in the corruption? How to root out the corruption? How to eradicate the corruption from the society? So we have to prepare and we have to see like the corruption-less nation. Then only the people can live very peacefully. Right? Then only we can lead a colorful life in this country. So let's go to third topic. So road accidents. As we know, especially youth people like you have to keep in your mind. You have to keep in your mind. So how the road accidents are happening and happening day by day, every day. In newspapers and television channels we are observing how the road accidents have been occurring. Especially you people, when you are riding the bike in high speed, when we people are not following the rules and regulations of the RTA department, then automatically we have to become the sufferer. We have to become the sufferer. And if we go in high speed, just think in your mind and keep in your mind universe. The third topic, so administration and the development of Andhra Pradesh after Vaishya Rajshekara Reddy, before Rajshekara Reddy. So you know very well, so how was the ruling of Rajshekara Reddy and how is the ruling at present, how the rulers are ruling the country or the state in all dimensions. Now last point, last topic, what is that? Terrorism. Yes, terrorism, it is a bad menace or bad practice and which has been threatening to the nation. It is always threatening to the nation. But as we know, Indians are always united. Indians are always united. That's why no terrorism, no other anti-social elements cannot damage the Indian unity. Right? So being as an Indian, we have to feel, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, we should be always at one. We should be always united. So being as a student, being as educated people, we have to know and you have to know so about our development of the nation in all dimensions. And thank you very much and follow the same in your life. Okay, we meet again later. Thank you very much. And we are also giving thanks to the videographer. Right? Thank you very much, my dear.